Yeah, hello traders. It's your one and only forex skill coach, Tim Legend, and I'm super excited to have you all here today on this one. Uh, Currently, I'm on this crash 300 markets. Okay, so I've been riding on it for quite a couple of hours now, and then I just need to show you guys some certain things because the strategy the video that I posted last, I got a lot of questions which I think I want to use this opportunity to answer those questions, to clarify things, so that while you're working with this strategy you'll be able to understand fully what you're doing in the market. Okay, so I'll take you straight to my phone for better view and understanding, because the strategy is even more effective on the phone. But I just want to show you guys something. So currently, as you can see, I'm on this trade, and this is the 6-hour chart. So I'm viewing through the 6-hour chart because I want to be able to know where my take profit is actually going to be, which is on this zone, the 5420 zone. That is where I'm looking forward to taking profit of this trade. That is to let you know that I'm actually looking forward to holding this trade for quite a long time. All right, I'm actually looking forward to holding this trade for a long time, and while I'm riding on the trade, I'm looking forward to adding more positions upon positions till it gets to that final destination. Okay, so because someone asked me, Tim, how do I know where to set my stop loss and take profit with this strategy? So I'm going to show you guys that today in this video right now. So all you want to do is to make sure you stay cool and stick to the end, so you're going to understand every single thing that I'm going to explain in this video. You know how we do it here in this channel. All we post are strategies to win in the boom and crash, the volatility index, and in the forex markets. All right, so you want to do me a little favor. If this is your first time on my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so that you do not miss out a thing, because here in this channel all we do is posting strategies to win. Okay, so right now, without further delay, let us get started. All right, traders, you're welcome to my mobile. So currently, you can see I'm still riding on this, and I'm looking forward to taking a long time profit. And I said I was going to be adding positions. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you the areas where I'll be looking forward to adding positions. It's very important as a trader that you know areas where you want to add more positions. Okay, so I think that this is going to also be a good opportunity for me to teach you guys even something new, how to add more positions to your current running trades. Now, number one rule in to adding positions to your trade, number one rule is you must make sure that the first entry you have taken has made you like about, let's say, from $5 plus. Okay, from $5 plus you can add one more position. I'm talking about little account holders. Okay, from $5 plus, if your first entry has made you at least $5, you can take one more entry. Do not take multiple entries when you know that your previous entry is still running on $2 or $1, and you just want to add more positions, so that you don't want to, because you don't want to risk what you don't plan to lose. Okay, so all you want to do is make sure that the first entry has given you a little amount of money. Why do I say so? Because if you take the second entry and peradventure price begin to go against the second entry, then you know that the first entry has a lot of money it has made to be able to accumulate whatever pullback that price is making against your second trade. I don't know if you really understood what I said. If you did, please do me a favor and go to the comment section and comment I understood. If you didn't understand it, comment I didn't understand, so that I will know what I need to explain for that even in my next video. Okay, because this year I've told you guys that I'm ready for you all. I want to make sure that I follow you guys bumper to bumper, follow your questions, use it, and create contents to help you kill those misunderstandings you're having about the market. Okay, so I'll explain once more. Before you take a second entry, you always want to make sure that your first entry has made you a lot of money. All right, so that the amount you have made from your first entry would be able to accommodate whatever error or pullback that goes against your second entry. Because you all know, because nobody should be a newbie to that. You all know that there are times when you take a certain entry, all right, maybe you saw price coming down and you took the entry around the zone, and immediately you took the entry, price begin to slope against you the other way. A lot of you have always come across those times, right? So imagine you took a trade, your first entry around here, all right, and then price was moving and moving, and then maybe between here to here, price made you about $10. All right, I'm just giving you guys an example. All right, so between here to here, price gave you $10, and then you took another entry here thinking that price will continue to dip down, and then the moment you took the entry, price began to go against you to this level. Now you shouldn't be afraid of your second entry. Why? Because the amount you've made when you took the first entry around here is enough to accommodate whatever pullback that wants to take place on your against your second entry. All right, so if you made $10 between here to here and price began to go against your second entry, between here, your second entry to here, you should be running in about, let's say, for instance, you should be running about $3 loss or $4 loss, because it's not even up to $5, because it has to be halfway before it gets to $5. Okay, so between here to here should be about $3 to $4 loss. All right, and if you're in $4 loss, it simply means that the profit you've made from the first entry should remain about $6 profits. So you still have something to take home if price misbehaves at the end of the day. But we can see clearly what happened is that price, after giving you a $3 loss on your second entry, price then began to go the other way for you, and that's more money. So you need to understand that you don't just want to take entries anyhow, anywhere. You always want to look for important zones in the markets before you take entries, and I'm going to use this strategy to explain to you those kind of important zones where you want to look forward to taking entries. Okay, so right now let's go straight to the 1 minute time frame, and the first question on my list is, hey Tim, how do I know where to take profit and where to set stop losses? All right, now in the 1 minute time frame, when you take entries, all right, for instance, let's say you took your entry. Now when you take your entry from your 1 minute time frame, so let's take, for instance, we took an entry around the zone. Okay, I'll just bring out a rectangle, and let's say we took entry around the zone. Okay, so if you took your entry around the zone, for you to be able to know where to say stop take profit, is you want to go over to, let's go to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so this is where we are right here. So if you took your entry around here, all right, your stop loss should be your take profit, I mean to say, should be here where we had the previous support. Okay, so you want to set your take profit around here, because the idea is that price found support here in the past and sloped to the upside. Therefore, there's every tendency that price will likely want to come back to the support to retest it a second time in the nearest future. Okay, so that is where you want to set your take profit. So, and as we could see how price played around, and then when it got to the zone, we saw reactions around the zone back to the upside. Okay, so this is for you to know that if you take anywhere you take entry, from, you want to look for the nearest previous support. All right, the nearest previous support, and that's where the 5 box strategy that I taught you guys a long time ago actually comes in. Because with your 5 box strategy, you should understand, for those who actually were with used that strategy then when it was really active in my channel, all right, a lot of you would understand that this is a zone where you want to put a box. This is a zone where you want to put a box. And I taught you guys in that 5 box strategy that your boxes serves as what? Support and resistance, which means whenever price creates a reason for you to put a box here, in the nearest future, price would always want to come back to that box. So I hope you understood that. If you did understand, comment I also understood this one. That is, if you understood the first one and you understood this one, comment the second time I also understood this one. All right, so hey guys, this is a quick call for those who are still willing to join this upcoming training starting on February 1st, all right, on how to make money online even without trading. Okay, I want to teach you guys especially how to create wealth for yourself so that you can raise enough money to start up your full-time trading career, because that is one of the things that are actually difficult for a lot of traders to be profitable in the market. They don't have enough capital to be able to attack the market with full force. So in this upcoming training, I want to teach you guys how to raise funds, how to raise enough money and enough capital of over about $5,000 plus to be able to begin your full-time forex trading career. And it's going to be a 1-month intensive training. All right, I'm going to be holding you guys by the hand, teaching you step by step to create this wealth. All right, I know that the month is already ended, but I know a lot of you are still willing to join, a lot, because I've been getting a lot of you coming to my DM telling me, Tim, I'm looking forward to receiving my salary to be able to pay to join. All right, and I have once worked like you guys in factories where I work, and sometimes they do pay us even on the 10th day of a new month. So I understand your pain, guys, and I want to work in alignment with you. So for those who are still going to be willing to join for this training even after the training has begun, you don't need to worry, because every single section of the training is going to be recorded. So once you are able to make payment to join the training, you will be able to gain access to every sessions that have been recorded during the time when you haven't joined. Okay, I hope you understand that, so that you continue along with us till the end of February. I'm going to be taking you guys step by step to begin to create your own wealth. So if you want to register and join, go straight to the description below and click the link to get started. Thank you. Now another question is, Tim, what is the zoom level? Now I'll zoom out to the very little, okay, the smallest zoom level, and then I'll take it up one, two, once more, 3, 4. All right, for iOS users, that's the iPhone users, because this I'm using right now is my iOS. Okay, but for the Android user, you only want to zoom out twice, 2 times. Okay, 2 times. iOS users, you zoom in out 4 times. All right. The Android users, you want to zoom out, is it twice? Either twice or 3 times or so. Just trying to make sure while you're setting it up on your phone, you're just trying to measure between this candlestick and yours on your Android phone. You should be close. Either 3 times you're gonna zoom in, either 3 times or twice or so. All right, so just check it out on your own by your own self. Okay, so the next question is, hey Tim, in the higher time frame, okay, the guy said in the 30-minute time frame, I noticed the moving average sloping to the downside, and in the higher time in the lower time frame, I noticed the moving average sloping to the upside. What do I do in such scenario? That was what he asked. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a simple answer to that. All right, so you need to pay attention, please. If you are really liking this content, do me a favor and smash the like button. All right, let us hit at least 100 likes on this. In this way, you guys encourage me to keep doing more. All I need is you to ginger me, guys, with your likes. Okay, so in such scenario, this is what you need to understand. This yellow moving average, like I told you guys, this moving average is actually the highest moving average from the two we have here. Okay, is higher than them, and the reason for this one is to know the movement of the market, the direction of the market according to the time frame where you are. Okay, so currently, like for instance, in this 1 minute time frame right now, you see the yellow moving average sloping to the downside. That is trying to tell you that, hey, the bears are actually in power in this 5 minute time frame. I mean to say, all right, the bears are actually in power in this 5 minute time frame, and it is critical when the yellow moving average is sloping to the downside and it gets to this oversold in any time frame. Just know that there's every tendency that the next the opposite bulls or bears will likely take power soon. For instance, we can see double bottom right here forming. And what happens when the double bottom forms in the market? If you know, comment it below right now. I'm not going to tell you. I just want to make sure that my traders know what they are doing. When you see a double bottom in the market, what happens? So I leave that to you guys. So for now, we can see clearly the price is at oversold, and now we can see a formation on the main chart. So with that you should know what is about to happen in the market. All right, so the yellow moving average is there to tell you the latest direction of the market, like who is in power in the market. Guys, if you haven't watched that video where I talked about how to know who is in power in the market, you need to watch it. Okay, so if you see the yellow moving average in a higher time frame sloping to the, now we have 30-minute time frame right now, we see it sloping to the downside, right? In the 15-minute time frame, we see it sloping to the downside. In the 1 minute time frame, we also see the yellow moving average sloping to the downside. What does this tell you? That it tells you that the bears are strongly in power in this market. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. It's still sloping to the downside in the 1 hour time frame. The bears are strongly in power in this market. That means you should look for a lot of spikes in the market. That was why I actually took advantage of what I took advantage of. All right, so the bears are seriously in power. Now, what of the scenario where you find the yellow moving average pointing to the upside in a different time frame? What do you think is happening? Now, what actually is happening is that it means that if the market, or if the other moving averages were sloping down, and then you found out that the yellow moving average is sloping up, okay, it means that the bears who are actually in the market, all right, are actually losing power gradually. They are losing power gradually. The bulls are actually coming in gradually. All right, that's for you to know what's actually happening. I don't know if you really understood what I just explained. Okay, I think I need to explain it better. Now, if you notice the moving average in a different direction in a higher time frame, all right, and then notice the other moving averages in a different direction in a lower time frame, all right, it tells you that somebody is about to take power from an opponent. For instance, right now we can see what's happening here in the 1 minute time frame. In the 1 minute time frame, we can see the bears pushing down with this yellow moving average, right? Strong bearish momentum. But this is going to the upside in the 1 minute time frame. What is happening? You can see clearly what is happening. What is happening right now is that the bulls have actually taken power in the 1 minute time frame. You've got to understand that before anything reflects in a higher time frame, it has to reflect in the lower time frame first. So for the bulls to really prove how strong they are, they have to keep pushing on and pushing on and pushing on even onto other higher time frames. All right, so if the bears push down again now, if the bears start pushing down again, all right, it tells you that, hey, the bears are still stronger than the bulls. The bulls, that's for you to understand. One reason why I mostly like making strategies for you guys in higher time frame, like 5 minute or 15-minute time frame, because the 1 minute time frame is not a time frame for strength. You need a time frame for strength to take proper entries, because if right now the bulls are pushing up, but that's not enough reason for me to start buying. It's not enough reason. I need to see the bulls push up to 5 minutes, to 10 minutes, to 15 minutes, or even a 30-minute time frame. I need to see them push up before I know that they are really taking power. Because if I just see them in a 1 minute time frame, no, I don't trust the move. That is why a lot of traders make the mistake and they lose money in the market, because when they're in the 1 minute time frame and they see price going like this, they'll be like, wow, the bulls are in power, let's buy. Before you know, one long spike is just gonna take place and push everything down. You understand, guys? So you don't want to fall prey to things like that. All right, that's why you always want to take note of this guy, this yellow guy. He's the one to tell you who is actually in power, who you should follow. You only want to follow those in power. I hope you understand, guys. If you understand what I just explained, comment below, I understood this one this time. This is the third time you're gonna comment that. Say, I understood this one this time. All right, so guys, you just want to be careful of taking your trades. Okay, so right now you should understand what's happening. The bears are really gonna push down anytime soon, because even this yellow moving average is still pushing down. Even in the 1 minute time frame is still pushing down. I just hope I answered most of your questions right now. In case if I haven't still answered it, don't hesitate to drop your questions in the comment section. All right, and like I told you guys, that there is a link below for you guys to be able to actually drop your request in my website, because I'll be able to see it quickly. Once you drop it, it's gonna pop up on my email, and I'll be able to see your questions. What do you need me to create in my next content for you? I'll be able to see it quickly. All right, so you want to actually use that medium to drop your request. Now, in case if it's your first time watching this particular video right now, the settings of this strategy is in my previous video. Maybe I will drop the link in the description of this video, so you'll be able to really understand how to use this strategy and the settings of it. Now, let me talk about how to use the strategy. You're gonna get the settings in the previous video, like I said. So to use this strategy in the 1 minute time frame, you always want to make sure that price gets to overboard, all right, and not just when it gets to overboard it starts selling. You want to make sure that it curves to the downside. For instance, we can see what just happened. A little spike has just taken place, but that's not enough reason for me to rush into the market and start selling. No, because the strength I'm seeing the bulls showing in this 1 minute time frame, there's every tendency that these guys might likely want to keep pushing up further, due to what we have seen in the 15-minute, or is it the 5-minute time frame, which I was asking you guys about what is happening here. I'm still waiting for that answer. Okay, so back to where I was. So the bears now are actually pushing down gradually, but I cannot start selling now until I see this moving average curve to the downside, ready to sell full time sell. All right, already with this yellow moving average is one confluence for me to know that, hey, the bears are still in power. Then the second confluence I'm waiting for is for this moving average to curve to the downside, start coming down. Let me know that there is enough liquidity, all right, to push to the downside. Then I will look for my entry. I hope you guys are understanding this. So in case if you want to use the 5-minute time frame to take entries, because I had questions like that, now we can see what's happening in the 5-minute time frame. This guy is still at oversold. What is this guy then doing at overbought in the 1 minute time frame. So you need to understand what is actually happening here so that you guys wouldn't be falling prey to all these things, guys. Okay, so you need to understand this guy is still at oversold, ready to push up. Look, he's covering to the upside. So what's happening? What is actually happening? So there are actually times when you need to stay out of the market and let the market play around and show you true direction. All right, you need to understand the logic behind true direction. I think I'm going to make a video for you guys soon talking about true direction in the market. That is why you want to make sure you smash the subscribe button if you haven't, and turn the notification bell on so that you'll be the first person to get notified the moment that I release that video. All right, that video is really going to help you guys understand the true directions of markets. It's very important. I'll make that video for you guys, don't worry. All right, guys, so you need to understand that before you take any entry from this 1 minute time frame, you want to be sure that the bears has emerged through by looking at the moving average we have on your indicator window covering to the downside. Okay, so for the settings, guys, please go to the previous video and you're gonna get a description on the description of this video right now. I'm gonna drop the link to that video where you get the settings, so you want to make sure you watch it and set up your strategy. So for the main typing, guys, I remain your one and only forex Q code Team Legend. Stay safe and keep winning.